All right, so it was episode 110. We are in well into our 100s now.
Yes.
We're in double figures in the 100s.
Next week we're going to turn this shit up to 11.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, Spinal Tap.
Yeah, you got there before me. I like it.
Oh, no, sorry, man.
No, it's fine.
Go back.
So today we were talking about our top 5 Christmas movies.
Well, Matt's top 5 because we talked about ours last year.
Yeah. So we got his take.
I may have repeated myself.
Joe Rogan was back again this week on the JB Waffle Hour. But we love you for it. We love you for it.
That's all right.
Absolutely. Little forgetful head in you.
Yeah.
We talked about our top 5 Christmas movies. We talked about a very special movie that might be coming to cinemas in 2025.
Yes, exactly.
It is coming. We did our shell bombs of the day, and we
a
played
very exciting waffle game.
Oh,
very exciting.
Oh, yeah.
I got a little bit too excited.
You did. The
too
table
excited.
moved from underneath.
Yes.
Is what happened. Right, come here to me. Let's name this thing.
Yes, we are in a unanimous decision this week.
All right. So will I even just suggest it, or would you just want to leave me in?
Oh yeah, no, we're going to go that. So,
Right.
Scotty, this week's episode is episode 110, and it is called
Yuletide Mayhem.
Yeah, waffle me this, waffle me that. Thinking of the topics that you all could have had. The only game that makes me feel so alive. I'm guessing for 30, it can be on 5. Getting them all would be a superpower. You could get it every week on the JB Waffle Hour. JB Waffle Hour.
I love that song.
JB Waffle Hour.
Hello, everybody.
JB Waffle Hour.
How was your weekend?
JB Waffle Hour.
I love that song.
How was your weekend?
I love that song.
I love that.
Hey, there he is.
I love that
A
song.
paltry version of John.
I love that song.
No, don't say that. I have been up on it a few times. Yeah,
Because it seems a bit shaky. Or
it's a little bit shaky. That's part of the fun of it.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Hi, John. Or not John.
Oh,
He's in my head.
Yeah, if you have a moment, we're setting up a GoFundMe for John. He has been taken hostage.
Bring
In
John
China.
back from China.
laugh.
Bring John home.
Bring John.
If you would like to donate, whatever you have, I know it's coming to Christmas and
Few
people
shekels.
are
Yeah.
a bit tight on money, but a few euro will help bring John back.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Bring home John. Bring home John.
Bertie, do you want to introduce the podcast there?
Yeah, because as usual when it's a Tuesday and I've been away, I've nothing prepared, so I'm just going to
Oh, great.
Oh my
So I'm going to have to carry this one.
go see what episode we're on.
Great. It's episode 110.
It's 110. You are correct. Yes, I figured that out.
Right.
So hello everybody.
Yeah, there it is. Hello, everybody.
Yes, it's episode 110. I hope you listened to last week's episode 109. Tommy Hilfinger.
What a name.
Tommy got fingered. We talked about bad bosses and bad incidents in work and people that annoyed us and things we didn't get. And it was all to do with looking at Ben Askin's TikToks.
That's his name. Yep.
Ben Askins, yes.
Did we end up tagging him?
I tagged him, yeah.
Good man. I forgot completely.
Yeah.
Hi,
but
Ben.
He never got back to us.
Yeah, of course he didn't.
But as usual, make sure you listen to last week's episode. Make sure you listen to the episode before that. If you want to go all the way back to the Matchbox Car Park, which is episode number 1, where it all began, feel free to. And anywhere you see us on the social medias, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, make sure you like, rate, share, subscribe, interact with us. And also on Spotify, you will see that we have questions on each episode. So please interact with us there. And also we try to do a little bit of a poll on Spotify every week too. So make sure you comment on that too.
Was there anything from last week's podcast? Any cues? And there's a comment.
As always, Damien is in with that.
Who? Damien who? Oh, Damien Scott.
Yes, Damien Scott.
Right. How you, Damien? What does he say? I've generally been lucky. What's this about? Oh, the horrible boss.
Yeah.
I've generally been lucky, but definitely have had a few bullshitters. All right. They were not good managers. Just most senior person and had zero interpersonal skills, completely out of their depth. I think that type of stuff tends to happen in IT quite a bit. He's in IT.
Yeah, he's lucky. He works for Elon Musk. So
Does he?
Well,
Just directly, is it?
he's riding that train.
yeah,
He
he's
loves
Teslas
Tesla.
everywhere.
He's got 2 Teslas
Yeah.
Teslas.
for the crack. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. 2 of them. He was on
Show
the
off.
podcast. I know, right?
Huh?
On the podcast there a few weeks ago.
He likes filling boat holes.
If the electricity goes, he's screwed.
He's
He can't
fucked,
drive
man.
anywhere. He'd be
Yeah, I
on,
know.
on his feet. We'd be all driving around in our lovely diesel cars,
Yeah.
ruining the planet.
Yeah.
I wonder, could I get one of those, you know those hamster wheels?
Mm-hmm.
Like a big hamster wheel that like a sheep could go onto. And like the sheep would run and the hamster wheel would go around and I could generate electricity that way.
I love your brain.
Yeah.
Do you
Would that work? No.
do you think
No,
like
go
this?
for it, man.
Do you think like this during the week, usually when you're by yourself, or does this only happen when you're
No,
amongst
once this
friends?
yellow fuzzy thing is in front of my mouth,
Fuzzy.
The
these
brain
things come
just-
out.
Right,
The
okay.
fuzzy ball is in his mouth. He's anybody's.
Come here to me. How was your weekend, Bertie? What did you get up to? You had a big adventure.
Yeah, so I watched Liverpool versus Crystal Palace on
What?
Saturday.
Never
And then
mind
at
that.
half time, I went out the door.
Right, where were we off to?
And I went to Dublin Airport. And then I got on a plane.
Right,
And that plane flew to Brussels.
get there quicker.
And
What
then
happened in Brussels?
I get off the plane.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
I went.
It's like dragging.
Go on.
I went to Brussels for the Christmas market. I will tell you a story, right?
Good.
So a couple of
Right.
incidents happened, right? So in Dublin Airport, going through security,
Mhm.
and security says everywhere that you're not allowed certain liquids
Mhm.
Right.
in your baggage, right?
Okay.
So these ones came behind me, a mother.
Is it still a thing?
a
Yeah.
father.
I think
and-
so.
Yeah, the liquids has always been there. So.
Since
never
No,
changed.
was that not a 9/11 thing?
Oh yeah, but then you can't carry on your carry-on more than 200 mils in certain bottles or something. But anyway,
Still because of that, yeah.
yeah, it must be. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Because you have to take them out in a little bag and you only have one bag per person or whatever. But
Interesting.
these were a couple people behind me, so I had gone through or whatever. And you know where you come at the end, because my bag went for like a random
Come at
check.
the end.
Class.
And so did the young one's bag. So she
Yeah.
was 3 or 4 ones behind us. And you knew her bullshitting. Like. So instead of like waiting for everybody to kind of push their way up to the front where the table is,
Mhm.
and the young one is, oh, my inhaler, I need my inhaler, it's in that bag, the colour bag. And it's like 4 or 5 trays back.
Mhm.
So your man said, oh yeah, grand, is this bag? Yeah, right, we'll take that one now. And was looking and took out like, it wasn't Calpol, but them kind of bottles.
Mm.
So 2 of them was in the case.
Oh
And
god.
she goes, no, that has to go be checked. It'll go back through the scanner and it'll come down the rolly things. That's not what he said,
Mhm.
but whatever they're called. So go wait over there.
There's a manager that
Yeah.
doesn't know what he's
I mean,
doing.
what else could it be called but the rolly fucking thing?
The rolly thing.
The rolly hill. The rolly
So
slope.
instead of moving over to where the rolly things are, they stayed in front of the desk. So people were still shouting over them because their bags were coming next or whatever.
Mhm.
And then your man, the father, started giving out, this is ridiculous or whatever. And he turned around to me, and as Sarah said, it was pointless because I'm just so laid back. It's their job, whatever. Like, and he turned back to me, and he's like, "This is a joke." And he looked at me for a response, and I turned back to him and says, "They're doing their job."
Oh, my Bertie.
Did you do that, Bertie?
Yeah.
You
It's
fucking
okay.
bootlicker. That was your time. That was your moment.
And he turned round to the other person, the other side. So I was to his right. He turned to the person on his left. He said the same thing. This is a joke. And your man goes, yeah, it is a joke. And then had a whole conversation.
Oh, there we go.
about
Yeah,
it.
he found.
Deadly. He had stuff on him.
Yeah.
Clearly. He was looking, you'll bolster me now when I get up there, won't you?
He's just checking you
Bit
out.
of napalm in my
But,
bag.
you know, it's
It's
very
fantastic,
easy. It's very easy in a situation like that to go, oh yeah, it's a joke, yeah. But when you actually feel a certain way about something, to actually go, it's not a joke. They're just doing their job.
Yeah.
That takes guts.
Yeah.
Because that's what, and the signs are everywhere. You're not allowed to leave the liquids in your bag. And it was cough medicine or some kind of medicine. So then it had to go be tested
Yeah.
because it is of medicine or whatever.
How do they test it? Just give it a lick.
They had to open it and they put something in and took out a sample of it or something.
Yeah, but ever since COVID now, I've become increasingly unresponsive to any rules like that. It just makes me fucking angry now. And
Really?
it's totally
Just rules in
logical.
general,
Just
like-
rules in general. Like, you know, the escalators or whatever, don't go here. I'll fucking go there if I want to. I
Really?
didn't make a point out of it.
Ooh.
I think there's something wrong with me.
Well,
I know I do. I really do.
so
I really do.
Just you've gone.
I
Well,
hate
you've
it.
always had that streak in you.
Well,
Though,
what
in
a wee
fairness.
bollocks, man.
Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah.
you don't like authority for the sake of
I
authority.
just don't like them telling me what to do. And it's
Yeah.
a perfectly reasonable rule.
Yeah.
I would try and probably.
There is a
smuggle in
reason
some-
for it. I
But you see,
suppose.
I'm just so laid back. These things never bothered me. Like.
No, well, fair play to you.
Yeah.
I need more of that.
But anyway, yeah, the markets were really good. Brussels is it's a nice city. As every city, it has kind of corners or ends of streets and stuff that aren't too clean and a bit dirty. But there's a lot of construction going on as well. But around the markets where it's touristy and everything, it's all good. It's nice.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, and a lot of food.
As one does.
That's why you go to Christmas markets. This looter over here thought you go to Christmas markets to buy Christmas presents. No.
That's what I thought.
You go to eat all the samples of food.
Oh, samples. That's
Yeah.
the game changer.
And
there.
then you go
You
into
should go to Super Value. They do samples.
with loads of
but
disguises.
every
You were here. It was not.
Give me some of that
I'm a
burger.
Frenchman with a British accent. You cunt. Now give me another one.
Little pork sausages.
yeah. Every chocolate shop you go into, there's a lady with tweezers.
Right.
And
Pulling your nose hairs
and a
out.
plate, and we'll give you a little chocolate.
Really?
Oh, it's very
Yes.
nice. She could go around the place just
Yeah.
eating loads of samples, getting full.
Yeah.
No
Is that
way.
what people do? Like,
Yeah. Like
good
we went
stuff.
into the same store 3 or 4 times because we just for different things,
Mm.
and like literally we got a chocolate every time we went in.
Right.
But it does work because I got this like little caramel ball. It's like a fancy Malteser,
Yeah.
and I ate it and it was nice. And it's like, ooh, where are those? And then I ended up buying some.
Well, that's good. They lured you in.
Yeah.
That's it. It's got a great
Son,
place. It's
drugs
like
that
is it called the Grand Place or the Grand Palace? Can't remember. And it's big high buildings on all 4 sides, and there's like a light show on it to do with Christmas, and it like flashes on all 4 sides, and there's things
Cool.
projected up. Yeah, so it's kind
Kevin
of
De Bruyne popping about the place. No, didn't see him.
No, he can't pop. He's injured.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He'd be home for Christmas, I'd say.
Who's that now?
Yeah.
Football man?
Yeah, he's football man.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I'll shut up for a minute.
Be-
Just
a
like
Belgian.
John.
Did you say you went to Brussels? Sorry, was
Yeah,
it? Oh, yeah, yeah,
Brussels,
yeah.
yeah.
I was right in my assumption. So you had a good time?
Yeah, driver back at the airport yesterday. It was dodgy though.
Right. In what way?
Well,
3 wheels in the car.
He met us at the door and said, "Oh, I have to go to the toilet."
And your hotel room?
12 minutes. No, well, in the hotel. Like,
Oh, right.
All right, fair enough.
And,
fair enough. Like, well,
12 minutes
You
later,
go in the car.
he comes back out, and we were saying Brussels Airport. Which airport? The Brussels Airport. And then he said,
There's
started
2
saying-
though, isn't there? There's
yeah,
Charleroi.
Yeah, but one is called the one we were going to is called Brussels Airport.
Oh, right. Okay. yeah.
okay.
But maybe he's got like there's tourists
Yeah.
here like come to the airport in Brussels.
So then
yeah.
I looked up and I
He's
said,
just doing his job, Bertie.
yeah, come
Just
on,
doing his
Bertie,
job.
fuck's sake,
I said
200 mils, man.
but I had booked it to the airport. He knew.
All right. Was it
And,
an Uber? Was it?
Whatever taxi on bookings.com, and I showed it to him. No, talk to me instead of pointing to the thing. And so I
wanted some-
badly pronounced the address, the actual address.
Hilarious. I
Of the
would
airport.
have loved to have heard what you
I
said.
have no time for that shite. Do
I
you remember you try a bit of French that you learn in school?
Yeah,
You go,
with the
Je
accent.
m'appelle Matthew. And they go, what?
Yeah.
And you
yeah.
go, Je m'appelle. Oh, you mean Je m'appelle. I fucking said that.
Yeah.
You only
You have to
fucking-
put on the little accent, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you get rid of the Boards Mill accent?
I just talk slower,
Brussels Airport,
and then
please.
I was not that slow. But then we came to this junction,
Right.
and I just knew that you weren't meant to turn right at this junction. And he was trying to turn right, and he's turning, and then he goes, "Oh, can you check?" And I looked, and it
Was
goes,
he from Boards Mill as well?
the cars have stopped. Well, he was not of other descent, so I'm not going to do his accent after.
Oh,
the
please
debacle of
do a
last
big
week.
racist accent. Go
Do
on.
it now. It's 2023. We're past that.
So he said,
We're past
It's carte
racism.
blanche. If you can do Cork, you can do anything.
"I think if a taxi man is asking you
Cock
to check to see if there's cars coming, there's something
Right,
wrong with him."
right.
You're
Huh?
going to Charleroi. Are you
Where's
bye?
Charleroi?
How are you, bye?
Speak to me. I like that. I really like that. Like, no, look at me in the eyes.
Yeah,
Look
he's
at, I
looking
am
for
the
connection.
I'm the captain now. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
What
come
did he
on,
go on
Bert.
to do that evening? I'd say there was a murder
I don't know.
in Brussels.
Sounds like it.
Holy moly.
But anyway,
He murdered that toilet, that's for sure. Oh, God, they're probably still cleaning it out.
he was in it for 12 minutes.
Was he? What was
I
he
pebble
doing,
dashed
like?
that one by a
Yeah.
pebble dasher.
A constitutional, maybe, for me, would be about 6 minutes tops. But
Si-
most of that
that's-
Well, we've
strolling
talked about it on the
That's a lot.
podcast
You know,
before
6
that
minutes.
the exact time is 4 minutes.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
God.
should be in, sitting down,
Is this
up,
without-
wiped and back out in 4 minutes.
Oh, right.
4 minutes. An
look-
ablution.
That's exactly where I check my emails. It
Yeah.
has to be, you know.
the office.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Matt,
Yeah.
how was your weekend, man?
Oh, grand, man. Yeah, grand.
Are you going to have another weekend where you just did nothing again? What
Yeah.
do you do at the
Yeah,
weekends?
I don't know.
He's hiding something,
I don't
isn't
know.
he?
I don't actually. I'm not hiding a
He's
thing.
Batman.
I just have a shady
I would
vibe
say
about
you're-
me
yeah.
in the black.
He's
You know what I mean?
fucking Batman.
Just
I
walk
know he
around
is.
Nav and going, hey. No, I just did a bit of Christmas shopping, got some
Right.
bits and pieces.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
And
yeah.
just
You-
kind of, we've wrapped shooting now at the moment, so I'm kind of, I'm not doing panto this year, so
Right.
I'm kind of just like,
Are you not
it's
doing
a
any
horrible feeling.
no theatre stuff?
No theatre.
Have you been a
this-
villain in the panto?
Yes,
Yeah,
the big
you
bad
see
wolf
the-
last week.
The headman.
Nice.
It's just a typecast, his cast, man. Do you know what I mean? Fuck it.
That's
I'm
that
actually-
bad guy from
I'm-
Fair City.
I'm
He has to
just
be the
like-
wolf.
Yeah, I'm a real bollocks. But just Christmas shopping. But actual Christmas shopping though.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't go to any fucking
Shopping
markets
for
and enjoy
No,
myself.
well, I have my Christmas
Yeah,
shopping
yeah,
done.
yeah.
So.
Look
But,
at this fella.
Yeah, it's all about having an Excel sheet.
Oh, man.
Here, you
Get
lost
out
me
of
at
that.
Excel.
Clearly, this man has no kids
Spreadsheet now, no
whatsoever.
problem. I
Excel
like
sheet for
spreadsheets. Yeah.
I love
Come
an
on,
Excel
talk
sheet.
us through your Excel spreadsheet. Go on.
Well, I have all the names, and then I have how
Good
much I
point.
spent on each person.
Right,
and
let's get
then
on to the
what I
news.
got.
Hero Ciao Benicio finally enjoys a well-deserved pint after the public raised over 368,000 for him. Did you see this after? Do you remember the stabbings? Was it 2 weeks ago after the riots?
Yeah.
The little girls. So he jumped off the
He'd
scooter.
be able to open back up his restaurant now.
Yeah. He jumped off the scooter anyway. Hit them with the helmet, and then
He wasn't the only one there, apparently.
but he was kind of first to kind of jump in, as far as I know. But the public ran to his aid. He was saying that his restaurant burnt down. He was in Ireland trying to raise money, sending money home to his family, or whatever, and a GoFundMe was started, and within hours there was like 125,000
But you see
straight
your
in it.
man Shamey off the toy show. Sure,
Yeah.
his GoFundMe is like 10 or 20,000.
Who is it? The
Really?
young lad, the wee lad from Cavan.
With the mullet.
Yeah,
He's
from Clare.
Is it Clare?
I
Is it?
tell you, that chap is gifted.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Oh, he's gifted.
Is there a part of that feels a bit scripted?
I've seen him riff.
Really?
Improv. I mean, maybe a little bit of it, but the child has talent.
Really? Yeah.
The child is definitely...
He was on
yeah.
2FM with the two Johnnies.
I
right,
saw him
yeah.
with two Johnnies.
And
Well,
he's just talking about
asking for a bit of coverage for
100,
Christmas.
yeah.
I mean, that's
Cash.
Cash
He's not
donations
wrong,
only.
though.
But Chow was seen in you can only see the bottom of him there. He's wearing the Ireland jersey.
Ah.
Got his pint finally. This was it was the buy Chow a pint was kind of the GoFundMe thing.
Right.
But over 300,000, and he gets to like his family's secure now pretty
and
much.
we only need 70,000 to bring John home.
Yeah. We're only looking for 70,000.
Absolutely, yeah.
But fair play to him for jumping in. Like, it's great to see that an act like that is rewarded
Yeah.
in some way. It's not just kind of
Yeah.
forgotten about. So
Yeah.
fair play to him. Honorary Irishman.
Yeah, him
Yeah.
and Ronaldo, probably my two favourite Brazilians.
But the
Fat
Brazilians
Ronaldo,
a great bunch of people. I've worked with them a lot over the last few years, teaching English and stuff like that. They've got great tenacity. Like
Yeah. They're
just really cool. They're
cool,
so
yeah.
like Irish people in a lot.
They
in a lot
are,
of
yeah,
respects. Their
yeah.
humour, their propensity to drink.
yeah,
They're really good. Yeah, they're really
The
good.
football skill.
Good crack, like.
There is. We talked about it before. Did you ever hear of toxoplasmosis?
No.
Right. So there's this thing in Brazil, in South America, but mainly in Brazil, where there's this little parasite that rats eat.
Mm.
And what it does, it makes the rats attracted to the smell of cats. So they go and they hang around cats, and they become a little bit more kind of adventurous. And the cat will catch them. The cat will eat the rat. The parasite will then go from the rat into the cat, and the cats are around humans. So there's this the toxoplasmosis. What's it called? A parasite has made its way into humans, and what it does is it makes humans more aggressive. So it doesn't really affect us too badly, but it makes them more aggressive, and it makes apparently it makes like females more like flirtatious and
coquettish,
romantic, and apparently a large percentage of the Brazilian population have this parasite.
From
It's
playing
been-
with cats.
just from cats around the street and stuff. Yeah.
So you're saying this parasite has made them more like the Irish?
Basically, yeah, they're mad
jest, I'm
fuckers,
jest.
but they're quite a fiery, passionate.
Yes. That's the heat, though, Scotty. That drive anyone
that
mad.
too. What happened? Like I've come across, not literally. Sorry,
Oh,
let
gosh.
me rephrase
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I have encountered many Brazilians in Ireland, but they're still quite fiery, even though it's a cold country that they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think it's the old toxoplasmosis at its best.
Toxoplasmosis.
Yeah, look it up. It's
Beautiful.
an interesting little thing.
I love all that kind of stuff.
It's class. Really interesting. isn't
Yeah,
it?
when you were talking about the rats there, I remember one particularly beautiful moment with my father many moons ago where he taught me how to put a load of rats into a barrel until one of them became the king rat because he killed all the other rats. And then
What?
let that rat loose, and that rat will kill other rats.
Oh my
And
god!
I remember looking at Dad, and it was just this moment. That was a great moment, wasn't it, Dad?
You're some man.
You're some bollocks.
Daddy.
Father.
So that's actually a thing.
That's
is
a
it?
thing, yeah. Have you heard of that with the farm?
King rat.
Well, I haven't heard king rat, but I've heard of like getting the buckets and putting the trap door in the bucket. And then they go up on top of the bucket for food, and the door flips around.
And they
then
can't
you
get back
catch
out.
all- Yeah.
King rat. Is that a common farming technique.
I'm not too sure. I think it was in a Bond movie too. So it has to be fucking true.
Jesus Christ.
But it was just a great moment.
It is. That's a cool moment.
Yeah, father-son moment. I mean,
Yeah.
not for the rats. They were having a fucking nightmare in that barrel.
I have a good few of those nice little moments with your dad. We did a podcast on dads, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Well, I think you and Johnny did one way back.
way
It was like
back,
episode 5 or something. But that's something we must look into, is those moments with our dads.
Come here. Do you ever
Mortal
find
Kombat
yourself
of
being
rats.
more like your father every single day?
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
I'm
do you see
balding
that thing on
increasingly
TikTok?
fast.
See that thing on TikTok now, and it'll age you, and a load of people
Yeah.
are looking like their dads,
Yeah.
and then they're standing beside their dad, and then you can't tell which one's which.
It's it comes to us all. My dad said to me once, he was like, his dad said to him, one day, son, you're going to look in the mirror and you'll see me looking back at you. And he said that to me one day. I was like, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And then I said something to one of my daughters, and he looked around at me and I looked at him.
Yeah.
And it was
Oh,
that
yeah.
moment
Yeah.
of like, oh shit, yeah, he's right.
Yeah, I remember one time I was looking at the middle aisle in Lidl, looking at tools. And that was it. Fuck. I remember he used to bring us up to the fairy house on the Sunday, like, and we go around all the marts looking at tools. Like, how the fuck is this interesting? Then
It just clicks, doesn't it?
One day. I was
It's
like,
like
there we go.
it's like listening to Slipknot.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense until it does.
until it
And then
does.
it's
Yeah,
like, oh yes,
it always makes
sense.
sense. Yeah.
I look more like my mum though than my dad.
Really? But do you
Yeah.
act like more you're like your dad?
No, do you know one thing that I am employed
My
in,
mum loves Christmas markets
in my
Brussels
day to
and
day
hats.
is that when I'm doing stuff, and I learned this from dad, and
Mhm.
I don't think he realizes it, is like if I'm doing something and like either sweeping or cleaning or put something where it's not meant to be, and like
That's definitely your
That's
dad's
daddy
trait,
behaviour.
yeah.
because dad was such a and still is such a good worker, so he'll always do the extra bit, like the paint will be closed back properly and put back in the right spot.
Oh, right.
And
Yeah,
things
yeah.
like that.
Well, that's definitely you.
Yeah. So now
Oh.
I do, like, if I do something and I'm thinking Dad wouldn't have left it there, he'd put it back, and I'd actually go do that.
He's on
That's
your
actually
he's on
lovely,
your
man.
shoulder.
Yeah,
It is
so
nice, isn't it?
So that it just made me better at like work and stuff like that, like, you know.
That's very good. So he's always there in the background.
Yeah.
Judging you.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
judging
nice.
you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
or tightening things that little bit more than I have tightened.
Yeah.
That's an awful untidy Excel sheet you have there, son. Come here to me. Ireland's top listing Google searches was in this week. So for 2023, the list was released of the top Google searches in the country. Will we go through some of them?
Were they dirty?
Yes,
Oh,
they
I
were.
guarantee it.
No, they're not.
Ah.
I'll give you some categories, right, and see if you can imagine what the top results were for 2023. So the top people Googled in Ireland in 2023. What do you think? Is there anyone in there that you might? Who was big in 2023?
Like Conor McGregor.
No,
Stephen Kenny.
well, I suppose didn't he punch an old man? No, that was the
That was
year
a long
before.
time ago.
Will
Yeah.
Stephen Kenny get fired?
Stephen Kenny's not in there. No, I would have thought that would have been in there. But I'll give you the top three.
Go,
So
do, yeah.
Philip Schofield is
From
in
his
at number
reasons.
1. That was a
Was that
big one.
this year, was it? Jesus.
Yeah, at the start of the year apparently.
Such a
Um,
saccharine git.
Ryan Tubridy.
All right.
That was a big event this year, and then obviously Patrick Keelty was the other one with the taking over the Late Late Show.
That was top 3.
top 3: Schofield, Tubridy, and Keelty.
Ireland does realise there's international news too.
No, there's not.
Right.
3 gawky-looking lads. All right, the three losses. So deaths of 2023. What were the 3 biggest ones that were Googled?
Ben Dunn.
No, he was kind of near the end of 2023. There was a lot of Googling done between the start of the year and the end.
Oh.
That's good. That's a good question, man. I don't
Who
know.
died this year?
Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, of course.
That was a huge one. Shane McGowan is in there with
Yeah.
a bullet, and that was only like what, last week or the week
Last
before,
week, yeah.
and he's shot right up to the top. And Christy Dignam obviously as well was the other one. Movies for 2023.
They're such heavy hitters, aren't they?
But
Like
what,
they
music?
are the
what
big
have they been
God.
Googling? Like, who are they? What are their songs? Is it like people actually don't know who Sinead O'Connor was? Is that why they were Googling?
Do you know what? I was talking to someone, and she'll know who she is, but she didn't know that Sinead O'Connor had died. Someone had said to her in work, "Oh, I like that song. Isn't it such a pity?" She's like, "Huh?" She
No way, missed her.
Just missed it completely.
And she added to the stats because she obviously went on.
Yeah, yeah.
Is Sinead O'Connor dead?
Who is
she
a
really
Sinead?
Yeah, you get that with the odd celebrity. You're like, I thought he was dead.
Yeah.
Movies. Top 3 movies of 2023. What were they?
Oppenheimer.
Yes, In with a Bullet.
And Barbie.
Great.
Barbie, yes. There was one other one with some really good acting in it, an Irish movie.
Oh, Banshees of Inisherin.
Yes,
that was
there it
great.
is. Really, really
All
good.
of those were fantastic. I really enjoyed them.
It's been a good year for big blockbuster
And
movies.
Saltburn as well. That's
Yeah.
on the list.
What else in there? Music. Top 3 music. This one was a bit weird. None of these would be any of my picks. But Coldplay, Sam Smith, and Taylor Swift were in
Don't
the
like
top
Sam
3.
Smith.
No, I'm not into Sam Smith's music at all.
He's definitely sold his soul to the devil.
You think so? Yeah. There was a big shift in his style of music and
attire.
How he was coming across. It was obviously just that, it's not working, Sam.
No,
Something needs to change, and then the media company was like,
Imagine that.
just go fucking bananas.
Just go mental. How do you feel about wearing a tongue and rubbing horns on yourself?
Yeah, exactly. Just go bananas.
I'll do it.
Yeah, give me the money. And
Yeah.
obviously it worked because he was in the Google searches. That's why I'd say.
Yeah.
Recipes, top 3 recipes, Bertie. This is right up your alley.
Oh.
Top 3 Berties for 2023.
Recipes?
Probably something doing in the air fryer.
You're right. Air fryer recipes in with number 1. Viking toast. Did you ever hear what
What
Viking
is
toast
that?
is? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Sounds manly.
I'm
and
going to have to
delicious.
Google it now and add to it.
What?
And marry me chicken. You ever hear that?
Marry me chicken, no.
No, that's it.
Well,
I thought that wasn't the
if
bag.
you make that, you're guaranteed
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
a marriage, I
Is it
presume.
marinated chicken?
No, it says marry me chicken. So it's that's it. And the top 3 TV ones. Do you like TV? You're kind of a TV guy. What was the top 3 TV ones?
TV programs
Yeah. Googled.
like TV shows.
Yeah. I couldn't say it any clearer than that.
The way you
to be
said "yeah" was really cool there.
Yeah.
I like that.
What was a big TV show?
Come on now.
Probably not the ones I watch anyway.
No, you wouldn't have watched any of these, I don't think.
Okay, well then
You
why
would
not?
have watched one of them.
Mandalorian.
No, it's not in there actually.
What is it?
What is it?
As for your last week, like I'm shit with these things. Reindeers.
You've definitely watched one of these, and I hope you have, because this guy reminds me of you for some reason.
Oh no.
So
dude.
no, this is good. The Last of Us. Pedro Pascal.
I didn't watch that. I played the games though, but second one was such a drip that I was like, I just kind of signed off.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh
Did
man,
you play the second game?
was that the most recent one? That's the new one.
Yeah.
No, but I watched someone play it.
Yeah, and
It's really interesting.
you
I
know
thought
the
it was really
reasons
interesting.
why I didn't.
Yeah, of
I was
course,
like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck? Anyway.
The same reason the whole Star Wars thing went down the tubes.
Yeah.
I like this TV show.
What is
It was
this?
very, very
Last
good.
of Us?
Yeah, Last of Us.
I have to
Pedro
watch
Pascal's
it if you like it. Yeah.
beautiful. Love Island and Succession were the other two TV ones.
Love Island.
Love. Is there a new Love Island on at the moment? Or
I'm pretty
there's
sure.
Love Island the whole time.
I think,
is there?
Yeah, I mean, look, ours is and good-looking people and boobs and sun.
Arses and good-looking people.
Yeah.
I love it. That's a good name for a TV show. Arses and good-looking people. And that's it for my news, boys. Will we get on to our topic?
I have one little bit more news. Just
great!
to
Look at
give,
you taking over my segment. Thank you.
One because it was the best episode last year in season 2. Mickey Burke. Mickey Burke is now a daddy, so congratulations.
What? Get out of here!
Yes.
When did that happen?
Only recently.
He doesn't look pregnant.
In the last
he did
possibly
well.
24 hours
He's
or 48 perhaps.
well.
He popped back into shape pretty quickly,
There you go.
didn't he?
Well done.
There you go. I tell you,
Congratulations. What's his wife's name?
Mrs. Burke.
Bertie.
Well done, Mrs. Burke.
Well done to both of you. Fair play. It's a big job on both accounts there, the man and the woman.
Yes, exactly.
Big job.
They had it up on Instagram, so
Fair play,
there you go,
lads. Right, Bertie, you suggested this topic. Well, through your Excel sheet alone is how
yes,
you
we have an Excel
suggested
sheet
this.
of topics as well.
Yeah, so it was top 5 Christmas movies.
Yeah, we've talked about Christmas movies before, but we've never talked about Matt's favourite Christmas movies.
Oh God.
Oh
God,
Oh, he's
again.
on the
The reindeer
Well,
thing fucking got me last.
I'll let you think about it for a second
I know.
because I've got something for you, right?
Oh, God.
So this morning I thought, well, I can give you my top 5 movies,
Yes.
or we can make our own Christmas movie.
Oh.
Right, so I went into ChatGPT
Oh, excellent.
and I said, make me a Christmas movie plot with 3 Irish men, Owen, Matt and Bertie. They are in their 30s and they all have a podcast together. Make it funny, make it have action, and throw in a love story, sharks, guns, and a Die Hard reference for good measure. So here is the movie, right? It is called Yuletide Mayhem, a Shark in Tinseltown.
I'm sold.
Here we go. All right,
Now,
here.
which is that the tagline? A shark in Tinseltown. That's
Yeah.
not actually the name of
Yeah,
the
no,
movie.
that's the tag.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So Yuletide Mayhem is the name of the movie.
That's class.
Isn't that class?
I'm going to be
Yuletide
busy.
Mayhem.
I'm going to be busy on Canva tomorrow.
I've got it done already. I've been prepping this for ages. Right, so Owen, Matt and Bertie, hosts of the uproarious podcast, the JB Waffle Hour, find themselves unwittingly caught up in a chaotic Christmas caper in the coastal town of Tinseltown. The trio, seeking fresh material for their show, stumbles upon a high-stakes secret involving a group of holiday-themed criminals led by the notorious Jingle Jaws. Holiday themed
alliteration.
criminals. Right. So, as they investigate, our lads discover that the criminals plan to disrupt Christmas by releasing sharks adorned with festive accessories into the town's iconic holiday parade. To make matters more complicated, Owen becomes smitten with Fiona, a marine biologist working to prevent the ecological disaster. In a nod to Die Hard, the guys find themselves trapped in the town's Christmas-themed shopping mall, which the criminals have taken over as their base of operations.
How big is the laundry department?
Ireland's biggest.
largest one.
Armed with a mix of holiday decorations and improvised weaponry, Owen, Matt and Bertie must outwit the criminals, all while providing hilarious commentary for their podcast.
Are we all in white vests?
We are all in white vests, yes. Amid the chaos, Bertie uncovers a Die Hard themed escape plan involving air vents and makeshift weapons, paying homage to the ultimate Christmas action movie. It is a Christmas movie. There you go. As they battle the criminals, our heroes navigate perilous waters of both literal and metaphorical shark-infested territory. In the heat of the action, Matt sparks an unexpected romance with Trixie, a resourceful mall elf who joins their quest.
That little minx.
Yeah,
She's been looking at me all evening, though. You see that? Huh?
She's in the poster. I'll show you her later on. The lads must balance the chaos with thwarting the criminals with budding love stories, all while delving into their signature humour. In a climatic showdown, the town's Christmas-themed lighting ceremony, Owen professes his feelings to Fiona. Matt and Trixie share a mistletoe moment, and Bertie delivers the podcast sign-off amidst a flurry of action and festive explosions.
Class.
Yuletide Mayhem, a shark in Tinseltown, is a hilarious action-packed Christmas romp that proves even when the most unconventional holiday adventures can lead to unexpected love and laughter.
Amazing.
Unreal, isn't
That,
it?
it hit every
Catch him
beat.
in there.
Isn't it unreal?
Every beat.
You didn't find love, unfortunately. You were caught up with a Die Hard themed.
Trixie will
Well-
fuck off with you, eventually. I'm bored of you. Like, all right. See if Bertie's any better.
When things kick off, do you know what would be the first thing that I do?
What?
I'd put on a pair of shoes.
Why is that?
Because that was one
You're so
of...
fucking sensible.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
But I mean, think about what happened in Die Hard.
Right.
He had no
Yes.
shoes on and they shot all the glass.
Yeah.
Did he
and
not
he
have
was
shoes
near-
on at the start? No.
No, he had to rob boots off some German lad with small feet.
Yeah.
But why didn't he have shoes on in the first place?
Because he was getting changed in the room.
Oh yeah,
That's
And
right,
all the shit
yes.
kicked off. But I would have went and put on my shoes. It would have saved me having to walk across.
But would you think about that if you know sharks?
Do you have a bug out bag, Bertie?
Well, I call it a go bag.
A go bag?
Yeah.
full of XL sheets?
Yes. Well, yeah. yeah, absolutely.
I've, clean
If a
boxers,
terrorist is
socks,
running towards you,
tracksuit bottoms.
17 options. Oh, I'm dead.
So organised, so organised. So yeah, we have our own movie. There you go.
It sounds deadly. I'm
Doesn't
not
it?
going to lie. That hits all the beats, you know?
Is there something on the internet that you can put that into that would make like an animated cartoon?
Guaranteed.
Is that too much?
Oh,
I've
no,
seen
there
it
is.
happen. Like you've seen
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ones where like they do like Star Wars in the Godfather theme and all.
Yeah,
Have you seen
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Or like a
Yeah.
Japanese, like samurai
There's-
movie.
There's AI stuff that you can
Yeah.
put that into.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, let's
Does it cost though? It does cost.
does,
does it?
but-
Yeah.
but it's-
It's
yeah.
well worth it, man. To make your own film for a $5, man. It's a bargain.
Let's talk about it and never do it. Okay, so moving on. You want to ask Matt about his top 5 Christmas movies, or
okay.
Well,
just some of his favourites?
Yeah, favorite Christmas movies, but then also favorite movies you like to watch at Christmas.
Oh, good. Oh, Jesus, that's a really good question. Top 5 Christmas movies would be
Now say them slowly, so we can talk about them.
Gremlins.
Oh yes, what a beautiful start.
No order, like you know, they're all over.
particular order, it's like
Love
X
it.
Factor.
Oh right, okay.
No
no,
particular
Yeah,
order.
they're like so. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Gremlins is a great one.
yeah,
Have
they're
you
fantastic.
seen? Actually,
Isn't it?
just
Yeah.
before you go on to that, Hallmark, the Christmas movies, and there's like 12 what the pictures that does be on, like promotion pictures or whatever, and they look exactly the fucking same. 12 like Christmas movies that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
do
They're
you know
all the
really,
same.
the really cheap ones.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like a girl and a woman like hugging each other in Christmas jumpers, and nearly the font and the months
Yeah.
are all the same. But
You
it's
can just, I can visualize it right now. It's like
Yeah.
a red border and all
Yeah.
of the white
it's
and
like
there's a glow.
Love at Christmas. Or
the ready
Christmas
bright glow.
whatever,
The more and more you podcast, the more and more you turn into Joe Rogan, because you said that like last week. We talked
know.
about that literally.
Yeah. But it's a thing. It's just mad.
You'd be talking about DMT now in a few minutes.
DMT,
DMT
yeah,
mushrooms
absolutely.
and float tanks.
Wow. Have you ever gone into one of them float tanks?
Bertie Rogan. I have done a
Balbriggan.
float tank. Yeah.
There's one place up there, Salt.
There's a
Cave
place in
Hills,
Avon.
Is there?
Yeah, no,
I didn't mean to go to fucking Balbriggan.
out. There's up
It's
beside
good for asthma.
across from Park
Yeah.
Tolchin. There's a little place there just next
Have
door
you
to
gone?
Ezio's.
Have you gone to it?
I have.
And is it just deprivation? You have,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can hear-
No light.
You can hear your own heartbeat.
There's sound in it, I think. And I just found that my eyes stung. So it's full of salt,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
So I was lying there, everything was nice
Yeah.
and relaxing, and something happened, and
Making
they
a
tell
bucket
you.
Oh,
It wasn't a
Just
float
like
tank
that.
at all.
You know
my
those
fuzzy's wet.
Oh, dear God. But yeah, my eyes stung, and it completely fecked up the experience. I was just
I'm so
my eyes were
sorry.
stinging. Yeah, it was shite.
Fucking
But
hell.
anyway.
It's right beside the chippers, though. I'm sure they could use the excess salt.
Hey!
Boom, boom. So
Love it.
Gremlins,
Yes.
great fucking Christmas movie.
Oh, fantastic.
The first one, obviously. The second one's great too. I kind of bunched the two of them together there. Apparently, they're making a new one.
Oh?
Yeah,
Don't
don't.
cross
No,
across it.
no, you
And-
shouldn't do that.
Another topic of trilogies.
Yeah,
That's-
don't
that's-
do.
that's on
Oh,
the list.
yeah, sorry, it's another one. Yeah.
That shouldn't happen, yeah.
Second one would be Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ah, tune.
What's this? What's this?
Tune.
I just love that. It's so good.
And it's also adaptable for Halloween and Christmas as well.
Yeah.
You can watch it all the way through this
Not many
period.
movies can do that.
No.
It's
no.
like a jack. One of them old jackets you could, as a child you could turn inside out.
Yeah, you remember those?
Yeah, it's quite handy for the
Yeah.
mother. Like, 'cause she's like, "Fuck it, I'm not watching it now."
Yeah, turn it. Put it around to the purple side.
Purple side. Yeah,
I actually have
yeah.
one of them.
the purple
As an adult.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Connacht jacket, and you can have a navy side out or a green side out.
Oh, that's mad.
Why isn't the criminal underworld taking more advantage of that?
What do you
Oh,
mean? Explain.
Just as in, like, you know, you can
Oh, you
change.
just flip the code around.
Yeah, whip it, all of a sudden.
It's like that Man. You remember the Man United jersey that had one jersey on one side, and you flip it
Oh,
around.
yeah.
It was another one.
That's handy.
Yeah, very handy. It'd be a
'Cause,
Liverpool jersey at the other side. You can just support
Criminals
Liverpool.
usually walk out and put their jacket in the bin and then walk casually off, even though everybody's running.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fuck-
All
yeah,
those
yeah.
crimes that you
They would be
witness
known to not
week in,
respect
week
their
out.
clothes. They would be known that.
Bastards.
Take care of that.
Um,
Your mother bought you that.
They probably stole it. Come here to me next movie.
Yes.
What have you
so,
got?
yeah. Oh.
Focus.
Oh, Joyeux Noël.
Right.
Joyeux Noël.
Explain what that
so
is.
that is a movie. It's I think
I knew there'd be something fancy in here. I knew there
No,
would be.
no, this isn't. It's not
I'm
fancy.
Mr. TV man over here.
Fucking Joyeux Noël, man. No, it's not a great movie. When I rewatched it, right?
Yeah.
But I watched it at Christmas around 2004, and I was in floods of tears. And it's about the truce in 1915.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
Or 1917, one or the other, where the Germans and the Allies
Did they
basically stopped,
Play football or something?
played football
Yeah.
on no man's land. It was really good. Now, it was a tearjerker, but that was really good. It's a Christmas movie.
I like
And
that.
it's just, the nature of Christmas.
I love that. That took me off to a place that I didn't think we were going to go there.
Yeah, it was
That's
really
lovely.
good, though.
Yeah.
Joyeux Noël, highly recommend it. And it follows the three kind of commanders in the trenches who are like negotiating this truce for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just some really beautiful moments in it. Like,
Did they pick the positions in the teams and stuff?
yeah, they were like they just reluctantly obviously come out, and it's so well done. Now, last time I watched it, then it was kind of a bit twee, but
They're
fuck it.
after doing an ad or something like that.
Did
now,
they?
an ad for something. What was it for? I can't remember.
I saw something about that actually recently enough.
Home Alone.
Oh, get out of
You
town,
can't
yeah.
win. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
beat it. Like, I was
Yeah.
watching it today. I just put it on in the background.
Yeah. it's
I love when he
brilliant.
goes, "I'm over here, you big horse's ass." I'm fucking.
Brilliant.
Because I remember rewinding that as a kid. My uncles had a video van. I told you about that.
Yeah.
And they had that, and I remember thinking, why are people coming in looking to rent Home and Away? What the fuck? Dorks. But
Brilliant.
Home Alone.
Remember
Yeah, that's a great one.
In The Unbelievables, it was a TV show called Away and Home.
Away at Home.
That's
That's
a
a geriatrics like.
that's a great one. He got a star on
That's right.
Hollywood. Was Hollywood Walk? Is that what
Yeah.
that is?
Oh yeah.
There recently
yeah.
enough.
God,
Did
why,
he?
Why was Seth Green at that? Are they friends? Isn't it?
I don't know. He's at everything.
who? Macaulay Culkin.
No, Seth Green.
Yeah.
Oh, Seth Green.
He just
okay.
turns up to everything.
Yeah.
Um,
What is laugh? I can't do it.
no, that's Seth Rogen. You're thinking
Oh,
of.
sorry. Seth Green.
is
was in Buffy.
Yes. Yeah. What was his name in Buffy? He was the
A
werewolf.
werewolf, dude. Yeah, I was so jealous because he ran off with Alison
Oz.
Hannigan. Oz.
His name is Oz.
Yeah. That's right.
He did
My
run off
God.
with Alison Hannigan, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she was
I
briefly a
remember
lesbian, and then
Do you remember the lesbian thing? Yeah.
yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Right, come here to me. Let's
the
go
lesbian
into
thing.
let's go into more movies.
There's one more left then.
Yeah.
Right. The last one would be The Empire Strikes Back, purely because I remember watching that at Christmas time and the snow.
Yeah,
Not quite a Christmas movie, but
no, it's perfect.
There you
It's
go.
perfect. Yeah, I like that.
yeah.
Anything Star Wars at Christmas
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right up my
because that's
alley.
when you used to watch it. Was
Yeah.
on the back. So
Sitting
there you
down.
go.
Anyone for Lord of the Rings? Over Christmas?
great, man.
Well, I watched that. I was hoping.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, any time of the day.
Has to be
I think it's in the last movie when Frodo runs into.
Santa.
It goes away when he's running into Mount Doom, was it?
Yeah, Mount Doom.
Mordor? No.
Mordor, sorry.
Yeah, Mount Doom though.
And
That's the name of the mountain, isn't
and
it?
it
Yeah,
really
Mordor.
shows his age.
Really shows it.
What,
Because you
his
just see
face is all wrinkled?
The little fella running in, and it's just not great
Is that-
quality. Like.
Oh, the graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
That's the only point in any of the movies we say, oh, that bit didn't
That was
age
rough.
well.
yeah. It's mad when you see stuff like that, and when you look back on it, you're like, those graphics are amazing.
Yeah, and then you watch The Hobbit, you see, and you realize how much they've come on, like,
Yeah.
and that probably ages Lord of the Rings a little bit more.
Do you remember playing the likes of FIFA and like football games back in the day? And the characters they were just like squares.
Yeah.
And the feet
Big
were squares and the heads were squares and they all had Lego haircuts. But you'd look at him like, those graphics are unbelievable.
Yeah.
That looks just like your man.
Yeah.
And you look back and now it's like, that's fucking Lego.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I remember when the first Xbox came out, being in town, we would have been hanging around.
Yeah, yeah.
We were working at McDonald's at the time and going
Yeah.
over to Harton's to buy it. Buying a
Did you buy
game
the
and-
first Xbox?
Yeah.
Very good.
But like, you know, with the graphics, like, oh my god,
Yeah.
man, I'll never need another thing
This is
again.
next generation
Just
stuff.
shit, man. Got an Xbox, man. Yeah, and it's just like 10 minutes later, like a year later, like,
Yeah,
again, like gone.
Obsolete.
Gone.
You wouldn't even use it for firewood.
Remember the apartment we had above in Rathmines?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
it got robbed.
Yeah.
Fucking bastards.
Yeah. Ranelagh. Not
Ranelagh,
Ra-
man, sorry.
Rathmines.
The other place, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure,
We're
got
the
this
posh
accent.
side.
Yeah,
of
the
it.
posh side,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Getting our Xboxes
We've
robbed.
some stories there. I actually
Oh,
was
yeah.
at I'm going to reference Kieran O'Grady's wedding.
Oh, yeah.
One of my stories was just about
Oh God, you talked about
sorry,
that last week.
how he used to show up to our flat in the mornings because he was on the way to college, but he'd come in really early in the morning and come in and eat all our noodles, my noodles.
Did he?
Yeah, he'd just rob my noodles and then head off to college for the day.
Oh,
Little fucker.
that was legend.
But can I give you one Christmas movie? And
Give me.
the reason that I like this, I haven't watched it all the way through. I've just seen bits of it, and it's always on in the background at Christmas, and it has to be on at Christmas. So It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, but I haven't watched it start to finish ever.
Do you realize
I've
how
just-
long that movie is?
No, because I've only seen bits of it. I
only-
think it's still on from last year.
Only like 3 years ago, I think I it was on telly and said, "Oh, like you, I've only seen bits of it. I know the premise of the movie, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll sit down and watch it. That movie's long.
Is
It
it really
is
long? Is
long,
it?
man.
Yeah.
And it's a different tempo, and the reason it's so popular is originally when it came out, it wasn't that popular. Not many people liked it, but they didn't renew the rights for the film after 25 years, which meant that syndication could play it anytime.
Oh, right.
So they used it as filler at Christmas in the evening times. Then people are actually,
No
"This is
way."
actually a decent film, and like they watched it the way you did. They saw snippets of it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's really beautiful.
yeah.
They didn't want to put it out there, publicize it too much because they thought it would give bankers a bad name.
No way.
yeah. Because the greed and all that in it.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
It worked. People love bankers now. They're the best of us.
But that's one of my ones.
Good choice, Scotty. You little
yeah.
connoisseur.
Thank you.
You were fucking mocking me with Joyeux Noël.
Nah, no, look. It was only because it's always on the background. It's a must that it has to be
Beautiful.
on. Elf's in there for me. That'd be my
Elf.
Yeah, I have to have Elf in there at some stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Elf.
The Grinch.
Oh,
It's good, isn't it?
man, the acting.
Kids love that.
The acting. It's so scary though.
Yeah.
The acting in that movie is beautiful.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey, his
Yeah.
expressions, how he. Oh man, I just.
Have you seen people dress up as the Grinch run into kids, terrifying them?
Yeah, do you
Love
see,
it.
Do you
Live
see
for
the?
it.
Do you not see the one recently? There's controversy over this one on Instagram, where your man runs. It's some community hall in England or something. Some lad, local fella dressed as the Grinch, runs in. The term they used is he yeets the Christmas tree at the crowd, nearly hits a baby, runs over and pours pints over fellas, and just like in really bad taste.
calm
Everyone's kind
down,
of sitting
mate.
there going,
Yeah.
no, that's not that funny. But yeah, there's uproar over that one apparently. But yeah, the Grinch.
Keep it on a movie set. That would be deemed a stunt, and it would be done safely.
Yeah,
Don't do it at live people.
this was.
You know what I mean? I
But
love that.
you can hire people to do that.
I'll do it for free.
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
And they hire them to come and like scare children into being nice.
Jesus.
And
Do you know what?
someone comes in
There's a
dressed up as a Grinch. Like.
There's a benefit to that. I'm not going to lie. Some kids could use that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there are repercussions. I will eat your
Absolutely.
soul through your kneecaps. I am the Grinch. Oh, Christmas presents.
There is some kids
Yeah.
that could do with that, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. Good day,
But
Matthew.
they know their rights nowadays. They know their rights.
The kids do, absolutely.
Yeah, you can't bloody well
Yeah.
go near them.
can't go around the kids.
That's what it's
Go be with the days. You just got a boot in the hole if you did something wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A slap around the ear or
Yeah,
something.
just
or
a bit of domestic violence. That won't hurt anyone. I jest.
It's that time, you know the name. It's the reason we all came. Find the words that are the same. It's that time to play the waffle game.
Okay. 1, 2, ready?
Are you okay?
Sha.
So
In, go three.
in 30 seconds, Scotty, can you name 5 things that go on the Christmas tree?
Oh, baubles, tinsel, lights, star, fairy, an angel, ornaments. What else? Candy canes.
Oh, you done it!
You got them all. 15 seconds, man.
Oh, 15 seconds! What? Did I get
Whatever,
that?
man. He fucking knew the answers already.
Yes. I mean, that was a handy one. I just did the Christmas tree there
I
like
know, yeah.
a few weeks ago.
I
did I
put-
get all 5 of them?
Yeah, I put candy canes on
Yeah.
it, like as a curveball.
Yeah, no, I was trying to think
Because
about
it's
what
Christmas and I wanted to make it easier.
That's an American thing, man.
it is
Candy
really.
canes.
Tinsel and disappointment. That's what we used to dress our trees in.
Yeah.
Who you think you are?
I heard someone puts in the States apparently popcorn on a string
Yeah, they do that, yeah.
and then put it on the Christmas tree. Apparently, that's a
Yeah.
thing.
I'd only track mice. The
Yes,
rats.
exactly.
Why is that?
See what's bad
Why is that
now?
American?
Because we're all kind of on the same vintage. So do you remember maybe in like the early 90s maybe and these like shiny things that you used to pull out
Oh,
and
yes.
hang? They're all coming back.
Yeah, I know the ones, the 80s. It was like it was kind of cut. Oh, what was it?
Oh,
And
yeah,
they
yeah,
these
yeah.
And you pull it out and you
You're
hang
such
it on
an
the
idiot.
ceiling.
Yeah.
They're coming back this year.
Are they?
Yeah, loads of people place. They're selling them. People
They
put
were
them
very
up
hard
and
to put back together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
put them
they're
on TikTok
fucked.
and stuff. Yeah.
What is your method of taking down the Christmas tree before we get on to the shell bombs?
That's not my job.
The key to
That's very
taking down your
sexist.
tree is putting it up right the first time. And I've had this conversation numerous times.
Right.
You have to start at the bottom, roll them lights up, and then write down in a small little post-it which set of lights went on first.
Oh, really? You're sounding
them
more and more
down.
like Bertie.
I
every-
am.
Do you have an Excel sheet for that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. And then roll them up.
Right.
I'm sorry, that's my technique.
I heard of a good technique where it is.
Sorry, I don't know why I gave you the eyes there. You're flirty, like. What technique? Tell us the
It's
technique.
to wrap your tree completely in
Oh, yeah.
cling film.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Just cling film that shit, and then take it off the next year. Everything's still on it. Pop it in the roof space. Away you go.
Game changer.
Yeah, cling film, man. Tell
That's actually a really good idea.
you. Yeah, no taking anything down or off or anything. Go on, Bertie. You have something there?
I've seen loads of people do that. Yeah,
Cling
Wrap it up.
film.
Well, it's not cling film; it's industrially wrapped. that they
Here's
use
a
in-
Here's a
yeah.
great idea, right? This is I know it's a bit mental, but if you dig a hole in your living room, right, and have one of them elevators, it just brings the tree down. It's like build that unit.
Prince style.
It doesn't
stage
even need to have an
coming out of
elevator,
it.
exactly. It can just be
Yeah.
a hole. You put the tree in the hole, lift it up. Boom.
Love it.
Well, some people
I love
leave
it.
them up all year, and then like in
No, that's just stupid.
in February they put like hearts on it. At Easter they put like
Get out of here.
That's a waste of space in
Get
your
out of
living
here.
room.
Get the fuck
I
out of
know.
here.
That's-
I'm sure they're not family people.
That's
probably-
not
They're not
cottage living,
family.
that.
They're not people. They're not people.
Right, lads.
Troglodytes.
Let's do it. There's the word. I love it. I knew that was going to come out at some stage. Come here to me. Shell bombs.
Shell bombs.
Let's do a shell bomb. So my shell bomb is. I was looking for news actually earlier on, and I came across this. There's that term again. Did you know a Mayo man founded the Argentinian Navy?
Yes.
What? You did know that already. So Admiral William Brown is considered as the founder of the Argentinian naval fleet after the plucky Irishman took on the mighty Spanish Navy with just a handful of ragtag ships and emerged victorious.
What a legend.
Yeah, William Brown. Admiral William Brown from Ireland. He's from Mayo. Your man Garen would know him, I'd say.
Oh yeah.
Good
Follow
friends
me,
with
I'm
him.
delicious. I love him.
That was your man, the Admiral.
Yeah.
Follow me,
Follow
boys,
me,
I'm
Argentinians.
delicious.
I'm delicious. Once more into the fray. Them Argentinians load of bollocks.
That's
I
good.
love him so much.
That's good.
His music. I know I said that last
Admiral Garen.
Admiral Garin. Sounds like a cool name.
It does, doesn't it?
You may fire when right, babe.
Do you know what I hate about fighting in the Navy?
What is a Mayo accent? Mayo. Mayo. I'm trying to
how
think
are
of
ya?
him.
Yeah, yeah.
Mayo.
How are you?
It's a bit nasal.
But a lot of Irish
Says the Navan
ended up
man.
down in
Yeah.
Argentina. It's just not where McAllister's family. They were from.
That's
Dublin,
right,
so.
yeah. A lot of Germans ended up there as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
Correct me, Scotty, now if I've said this one before.
Here we go.
Go the whole 9 yards.
Ooh, I'm not sure. Go on.
Okay, so meaning to try your best at something. So origins, during World War II, the fighter pilots were equipped with 9 yards of ammunition. When they ran out, it meant that they had tried their best at fighting off the target with the entirety of their ammunition.
I did hear that before now that you said it.
I think you have said that one before.
Oh, okay.
You were going back over your list, I think.
What about...
That's a good one, though. I like that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rub the wrong way. Have I said that one?
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
Okay, to bother or annoy someone. Origin. Early Americans during the colonial times would ask their servants to rub their oak floorboards the right way.
What?
Naughty.
To go with the grain type of thing.
The wrong way, not wiping them with dry fabric after a wet fabric, would cause streaks to form and ruin it, leaving the homeowner annoyed. Alternatively, it
Vexed.
could be derived from rubbing a
Love
cat's
that word.
fur the wrong way, which annoys them.
That's what I thought it was, to rub the fur the wrong
Yeah.
way. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
It's like putting the bog roll on the wrong way, you know? That would fucking be fit to murder.
So that it comes
yeah.
out the front?
Yeah,
or
it's up
so
at
you-
the back.
yeah.
Who does that? Like,
Yeah,
you
you're
want-
not getting
you
anywhere
want
with
the
there must
that
be a
fringe.
waterfall of towel.
Comes off
for your
easier.
You
bum.
want a fringe, not a mullet.
You want a fringe, not a mullet.
That's what it
That's
say.
perfect.
Bertie,
I love it.
perfect.
Right, Matt, do you have any shell bombs for us?
Oh, an interesting fact.
Yeah, give me something out off the top of the noggin.
I did the fish one last week.
Yeah. You're going to go all Harry Mack in us now and just make something up off the top of the dome.
Around here, the word gossin. You know,
Oh,
you ever heard the word gossin?
Yeah.
It comes from garçon, French for boy.
Oh, really?
French for boy.
So-
Let the boy watch.
And it
It comes from the lads that came over for the Battle of the Boyne in 1690, and they stayed around here, and they picked up garçon, boy, and then local people became colloquialism. Local people. Yeah, that's a good gossin you have there. It's a good gossin.
Garçon.
Garçon.
Ah,
That's the shit one. But
that's a shell bomb.
there you
Shell
go.
bomb.
I like that one. Shell bomb.
And if you put a goldfish
And